Hey everybody, I'm back today. It feels so good to be back. I feel like I have been away for like 2 weeks where I haven't done any type of video. So I'm really glad to sit down today. I don't have a whole lot of time, but it's just going to be a little kind of chit chat and a little update about different... We had so much fun in Florida. Annika had a great time. She met almost all the princesses. We didn't meet Jasmine just because we were hot and we didn't feel like standing in line, but she had so much fun. She had her little autograph book and was getting autographs from all the princesses, and Rapunzel is her favorite, so she was almost like starstruck and couldn't speak to Rapunzel, and it was so sweet. And I actually think Rapunzel was the nicest princess there. She spent more time with you and talked to you, and you didn't feel rushed and things like that, and she got to meet Mickey. It was good. It was a really good getaway. She had a lot of fun. I mentioned last time I showed all the products that I was taking with me, and two that I didn't take with me but I told you I would update you on were these e.l.f. products. So one is the primer and one is the setting spray. I'm just going to tell you how I feel about them. The e.l.f. primer, I really like what they did with the packaging, and the feel of it is really nice. It's just a nice silicone-y primer, which I like the ones that are more silicone-y. They're supposed to kind of more keep you matte throughout the day. Immediately I noticed it had a really strong smell of tea tree, but not in a gross way, and I like the smell of tea tree anyways. I just don't know how I fully feel about it. I do find that the days that I wore it, I feel like it got me really oily through the day, and looking at me right now, I probably look really shiny. I've been sweaty. I've been working today, so I kind of look like a mess. My fingers and nails are a mess. I had my nails done for the trip, and I have filed them off since. I had gels put on, and I don't know if it has anything to do with being a mom, but I find that after having Annika, my hands are always really dry. They're always cracked. I'm always picking at my cuticles. It's the worst. So I was really desperate and went back to gels instead of just doing gel polishes and things like that. Shellac, I just find it slips right off my nails. So I'm definitely in a funk. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, if I'm going to go back to gels or just do... I might just do OPI gel myself on them. I have no idea. But I need to do something because they're super gross. I haven't worked with this enough to really give a full opinion on it. I do feel like, though, it did make me really kind of shiny throughout the day. So, I don't know. The setting spray, I kind of feel the same way about. It applied nicely. It did take away the powderiness of your makeup more than the Maybelline one that I was talking about last time. I don't really like that one as much. If you're going to do drugstore, I would still say to stick to L'Oreal. But what I really want to say about these is I'm not one to go out and buy 1,000 primers, 1,000 foundations. You'll hear me say, you know, if I've tried a sample of something and I liked it, then I'm going to buy it. So I always know what's good in what category, and I don't try a million things. I don't need a million things sitting around either. I'll probably give these away, and it's not even because they're necessarily awful. I want one of everything, and I want the best of it, and if it's not exactly what I'm looking for, then I'll just pass it on to somebody else. So what I do want to do is sit down and do a video on my favorite makeup, what I use, what I really love, so that you can maybe go out and get the same thing and try it for yourself and see if you like it. So I don't want to recommend this if I feel like I have a primer already that's way better, or a setting spray that I enjoy way better. But as far as the drugstore goes, I would really go with the L'Oreal setting spray if you're going to buy from the drugstore. Other than that, I think MAC Fix Plus is a good one. I have not tried the Urban Decay ones. And I would like to. I think they get a lot of love and a lot of good reviews, so that's definitely something that I do really want to try. The Clinique Pep Start blurring cream that I brought, I really love. This is a great cream. I really enjoyed it when I was out there. It doesn't make you overly hydrated and oily. It has a very silicone-y feel on the skin, so it almost feels like a primer when you're using it. And you don't need a whole lot of it to really moisturize your skin, and it really makes a smooth base for your makeup to lay down on. So this one I really enjoyed having there with me. This guy I showed in my last video, the Living Proof packet that I had got. This is the Style Extender. and I said it in my last video that I wasn't sure if it did anything, because I'm pretty sure I've tried this before and I didn't see that it really did anything for me. This actually saved my life on the trip. I don't have very like finicky hair. It's a little wavy. Today my hair was back. I'll literally twist it like this. After I've blow dried it, I'll twist it up and I'll put it in a bun, and it'll stay there for however long until I pull it out. And this is kind of what I end up with. And this is kind of how I do my hair most days. But in Florida, it's very fussy, my hair, I find. It just poofed right up, and it felt like it wasn't even my hair. It felt like a different texture altogether. It was so poofy. It wouldn't hold a curl. If I used my curling iron, it wouldn't even hold. It would just fall out and poof. Ugh, I didn't know. I didn't know what to do with it. So I was washing it more, I find, trying to just blow dry it and have it, you know, soft and look nice, but it would just poof right up again. So I brought this guy out, and it held the curls from my curling iron. It really does extend the style. This guy is awesome. And if you have funny hair to begin with, or finicky hair, not funny hair, but you know what I mean, finicky, and heat or humidity, where you live, or you battle that on a day-to-day basis, and I would really say to use this. Or if you're going on vacation like I did, it really does like extend the style of your hair. So when I would put the curls in with my curling iron, it would last 2 days. My hair was not puffing up and getting all crazy. It just felt like my normal hair texture. It felt soft. Saved my life. I loved this. And then I wasn't, you know, washing my hair every day trying to figure it out for it to only not last. So I loved this, and I'm definitely gonna have to buy it. It was excellent. I don't, like, my hair doesn't even puff up in Montreal in the summer times, and I find that we get very hot and humid here, but I don't know, I don't have an issue. But just for this alone, the fact that, and I used a lot of it too, I still would say I have a good amount in here, and I'm gonna keep using it just because it made my curls last. And that's the other thing, if I curl my hair and sleep on it, my hair does not hold in the morning. I'm not going to have, a lot of people say that the dirtier their hair gets, the more volume they have and the better it looks, and their curls stay in and it looks so pretty. I am like a wet rat or something like that. Like, when I don't wash my hair, the longest I'll let my hair go unwashed is 2 days, and that's it. And then I'm back to washing it. And I love the way my hair looks when I've washed it on the first day versus say the second day, etc. That's just me. I have no idea why. I feel very unlucky that way. But I guess people that can get away with that have more of a coarse or thicker textured hair. They have more natural curl to their hair, where they can just curl it with a curling iron and it's gonna hold. And they probably have a drier scalp as well than I do. So I guess probably just complete opposite hair types. This is something that I picked up while I was there, and it is so worth mentioning. This is a sunscreen. It's Neutrogena Beach Defense Water and Sun Protection SPF 70. Oh my god, I was so excited about this. And if you think it's silly to be excited about a sunscreen, because who's excited about applying sunscreen? This is so exciting to me because it didn't mess with my makeup. I loved putting it on my face, and I have fancy facial sunscreens that are high SPF from really good skincare lines, companies, and I loved this. This you could put on your face, you could put it all over. It didn't mess with my makeup when I did put it on my face. It's like my favorite thing I've ever used. I was so excited about this. I don't even know if we can get this in Canada. I haven't seen it. If you see it, then let me know. If you see the yellow Neutrogena bottle, let me know, because I'm going to be looking for it everywhere. It says #1 dermatologist recommended, but I think most of them say that, don't they? The smell of it just makes me happy though. It's like, to me it smells like pineapple, but I don't know if you would think so. I don't know. It smells very beachy. It has a really nice smell, but what makes this so special, I guess, is it doesn't feel like a thick, gross sunscreen that you're rubbing in forever. It wasn't a chore to wear that. Basically, like, it was not a chore to wear this, and I guess that's why I was so excited about it. I'm almost out. I used a lot of it. I kept reapplying it on all of us, and I need more, so either I find it here or I'll pick more up when I'm in the States next time. But I love this. You need to try this, and then you'll understand why I'm crazy ranting about a sunscreen. But this was really exciting to me. It just really was. And it's not expensive. awesome. It's not a chore to put on. It doesn't smell funny or it's not greasy. And the fact that it doesn't mess with your makeup, being that it's not even a specific one for your face, very exciting for me anyway. The next thing I want to show is more, excuse me, health related. This is a David's tea diffuser thing, cup holder, travel mug. I don't know what you call this. The loose tea goes in here, and when you open it, it's 2 compartments. You can fill the inner compartment with ice, and you can have cold iced teas. This I got on recommendation of a client of mine. It was on promo. It's on promo right now at David's Tea. You can get this, and I picked up this guy to go with it for $35, which is a great value because I think these alone are $32. But I am gearing up for in vitro, and I have been watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to prepare for them and just different things that you can do. So I'm just trying to kind of get my body more healthy. I pigged out on nibs and licorice, like both packs of licorice and nibs. Over the weekend we went and saw the new Beauty and the Beast, which was so fun, and it was so good. Brought back so many nostalgic memories, and it's weird to be old and be a mom and everything because you feel like a little girl watching it again. It was so good. Anyways, I digress. So I was eating candy and just eating yucky things, and I felt really guilty about it because with polycystic ovaries, you should not have a large intake of sugar, and that's kind of exactly what I had done. I'm even I wanted to try to cut out coffee, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to do because I really survive off of my morning coffee. If I don't have it, I'm like asleep by noon. All this to say, if I'm able to cut that out, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do, I'm going to have to hydrate myself extra. So a lot of the videos that I watched, apparently hydration really helps with the egg retrieval when you're going to do in vitro. So staying hydrated is essential. And I watched some videos by doctors, and then I watched some just of girls who have gone through it. A lot of the girls that I watched, I was a little cringing a little bit because they were saying how, you know, they needed to stay hydrated because it helps with the egg retrieval and it's supposed to help with pain and all that kind of stuff. Well, they were dousing themselves in Gatorade. They were drinking a lot of Gatorade, which is so high in sugar. I don't think that's a good idea. I would either do water and just try to cut your coffee because coffee dehydrates you. So if I can't cut coffee, I'm going to have to double up on my hydration, but it's not going to be on Gatorade and a lot of sugar. A client of mine recommended this tea to me, which I go back to my David's Tea. I think I kind of trailed away from that. This is Turmeric Glow, and it's a tea that she recommended for me. It's got turmeric in it. It says, get your glow back with this brightening blend of turmeric, carrot, and ginger. So what this is going to do is it's going to be anti-inflammatory. So you're going to get really big and bloated and look 3 months or 6 months pregnant when you're doing the whole in vitro process. It's just a known thing. Everybody knows. But if you can stay very hydrated, not with something sugary like Gatorade, because that's not going to be your friend or help you out at all. The sugar is just not going to help with the process at all, or the medicines at all, and it can actually really work against you. So if I can stay hydrated with the turmeric glow instead, and just drink a few of these a day, then that's kind of the approach that I'm taking to just become more hydrated. The other tea that I had picked out to go with the travel mug was the pink lemonade, which I will drink cold. You can drink hot, but obviously I'm going to drink that one cold. And I'm just trying to drink, I don't drink a lot of juice because of the sugar. I used to be like a juice whore, and that's probably, you know, I don't know if it's why I have polycystic ovaries, but it was not helping. So I've cut juice now for the last couple of years, and I just drink a lot of water. But pink lemonade and things like this, or even if you need to sweeten your teas, doing it with agave syrup, agave, I don't know, is better to do than, you know, sugar, or you can even use maple syrup. But most times, like, I'm fine with just a cold tea, and I don't need a lot of sweetening anyways. And if you do, obviously, there's better options that you can do rather than white sugar. The other tea that I had picked out to go with the travel mug was the pink lemonade, which I will drink cold. You can drink hot, but obviously I'm going to drink that one cold. And I'm just trying to drink, I don't drink a lot of juice because of the sugar. I used to be like a juice whore, and that's probably, you know, I don't know if it's why I have polycystic ovaries, but it was not helping. So I've cut juice now for the last couple of years, and I just drink a lot of water. But pink lemonade and things like this, or even if you need to sweeten your teas, doing it with agave syrup, agave, I don't know, is better to do than, you know, sugar, or you can even use maple syrup. But most times, like, I'm fine with just a cold tea, and I don't need a lot of sweetening anyways. And if you do, obviously, there's better options that you can do rather than white sugar. I also wanted to show this really cute, really cheesy present that one of my best friends gave me. This was a birthday present from last year. I'm actually going to be 31 in September, and it took forever for me to get from, I guess, the printer, so it took a long time for her to give it to me. So this is it, and it's really cheesy, and I don't know if you'll be able to read it, but I do have it posted on my Instagram, so you could probably read it better on there. But how cute is this for a gift idea for a friend or anything like that? It's not just for babies anymore, it's for people who are 30. I just thought this was incredibly thoughtful and one of the nicest things that anyone's ever given me. It's really cute because she just put I love and then a bunch of things that I love. It was really cute because she knew all the things that I loved, and so I thought it was so sweet. It says, I love makeup, dancing, Real Housewives, Luke Bryan, Disney princesses, cooking, martinis, and wine. Favorite color, glitter. So really adorable. This is a really good idea, gift idea for friends or family or things like that. I absolutely love it. Favorite music, anything country. I am cursed with a southern soul, literally born in the wrong place, and I struggle with it every single day. My husband took me to Nashville for my 30th birthday, and I was so in love with it, and almost more in love with the countryside of Nashville more than even the city itself. So out of all the bars downtown Nashville, there was one bar that I spent all my time in. I'd have to look back now at the name through photos because I can't remember. All I know is they were famous for serving fried bologna sandwiches there, which we ate and we loved them and they were really good. We actually spent my actual birthday in that bar, and it was the only bar I cared to go to. We went to others and I would quickly leave and go back to that one. It had just a lot of retro country. Everybody that was in there was much older than I was. I was definitely like the youngest female in there for sure, but it was all retro country. They did such a good job. Really cool bands, like really cool instruments that I had never seen before. All the other bars were kind of new country, but not even done well, you know, like I was a little bit disappointed. And I loved the retro country bar. It was so my thing, and I had so much fun there. I was like two-stepping with, like, I don't know how old he was, like I think he was like 90, like honestly, really cute. Anyways, so I have a southern soul. If you know me or you're close to me, you'll know this is true. And so I love that she filled this out for me. I thought it was so sweet and thoughtful, and I wanted to show it in case you wanted to see what they look like and wanted to have one done for your best friend. It's a really cute idea. I got ready today really quick before I had to take Annika to school. It was hard to get out of bed. I did my makeup very quickly this morning. I'm not even wearing a foundation. So if you want to know what I'm wearing or you like how it looks, you know, you're still presentable, and it was very fast to do. So I might do like a get ready with me on this look. And I do want to do a lot more videos coming up of just different makeup looks, kind of what I do from home. I'm sure you've probably figured out a little bit about what I do just from my website that I link, or if you follow me on Instagram, then you might already know. But I will do separate videos on all of those things, and I'm really excited and looking forward to doing them. And I also have a lot of people in my life that will have certain makeup palettes, and they're like, can you do like a look with that makeup palette, and can you teach me? For a long time people have wanted me to show them how to use the Naked 2 palette, or use this or use that. So I'm gonna actually keep those people in mind, and I'm gonna use the palettes that they asked for. I have lots of different makeup palettes. It's funny, out of the Naked palettes, I love the Naked Basics though, but the Naked 2 is probably my most loved, most used one. And yeah, I'm just going to do some fun looks with that, and I'm really excited to create some stuff, and hopefully you guys will like them or create them right alongside with me. So if you like these videos, please give them a thumbs up. Please subscribe. It would mean so much to me. I have lots to share and lots to show. Be back here soon with more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.